everybody. Welcome to the tour of metal detecting finds March 2013 until now. This is the HD remake. I'll start off because this is gonna be a long film, perhaps. The first thing I found in my first hunt, well, not the very first thing I found, but one of the first things I found was this, a keyhole with the key in it. That was in the first hunt of a quarter of an hour in the evening when I just had the detector, and after that quarter of an hour it was dark, so that was it. And I have this, that's one I keep. It's the wing of a mortar, so as you can see it's in one piece. I found some other things, you know, smaller things, ornate things like this, ornaments for I don't know, like furniture and stuff like that. That came from the first permission also. So about 80% of all the stuff that was in the first video was actually found in one field, in my very first permission. So this came from the iron field. Just show it because it's quite ornate. A little fork, not too old I guess, but yeah. I had two little cars, one Porsche 924 Majorette made in France, just like this, as you can see. And then I had my second toy car was a Toyota Celica on the same field, also the first permission, Yatming made in Thailand, a super silica. I don't know if it's a super silica or a super silica, but I would go for the super silica, but yeah, I don't know, maybe it's like that, maybe it's wrong. Okay, cheap model. Okay. Then I had, in the one and only foresty bit I ever detected, was this, and this one had a trademark on it. It was the ring that gave the signal. So they tie these two climbing ropes and they shoot them in trees with some sort of cannon, I guess. Then they climb up the tree and they cut the highest branches. So that's for cutting really high trees. This one is 250 grams and the bigger one is 750 grams. So yeah, there's a kilo. After 5 minutes I had a kilo in my bag. I found pieces of decorated cowbells. I haven't found a complete decorated one. As you can see, it's like a cast. The only one I have that is here it is. This is the one and only I found complete. The shank is broken. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Still works. So yeah, nice one. I wanted this. I would prefer a decorated one, but you know, I like this one as well. This is also a little small piece. I don't know, I dropped it. This is a little small piece also I found. It's like a little whistle. It's broken, but you can see it was really nicely decorated. Also the other side, you can see it completely decorated like this. Really beautiful little find. Quite deep. I believe this was 15 centimeters, and it's on a permission I won't be going back to. It was just a really small field, and I found one coin and this. So yeah. This was on the iron field. Square nail. Really nice. I have only one. So yeah, but I like it. I found this on my third permission, I believe it was. I don't know what it is. Is it part of a spur? Maybe. But it would look like kind of sharp, I guess, for a spur for a horse. It might be part of a brooch like this. Well, that's a little mystery. It's made of brass. Yeah, nice little piece. This was my second doorknob. Well, I like it a bit more than the first. This one also came from the iron field. As you can see, it might be quite old. The hole wasn't really made in the right place and stuff like that. You know, it was less detailed in those days. You know, well, everything was more detailed, but the finish, construction finishings were, well, not always perfect, but that was the charm of those objects, I guess. Yeah. Then I had a trash pit on my first permission that had an iron beaker, which I don't have because the iron beaker was just well, it was just falling apart in my hands. But it had several broken bottles in it too, and this one is one that was in it. There's not much on it, but you can see that it has like the welding piece here where they put it together, and had a cork, as you can see, and on the bottom side it says half a liter, I guess, 1/2 liters, half liter. Well, you won't be able to see it. Yeah, that was one. And in the same hole there was this little perfume bottle, the iron bit with the part you push to make the perfume spray. That part is gone, but as you can see, nice ornate, a lot of things, and it's actually pink glass. Looks kind of nice. Well, yeah, you know, for coming out of the ground. It has no cracks in it whatsoever, and it had at the bottom, it said Disfra Special, and like this, made in France. So yeah, well, it's probably not very old, but it's a non-metallic find, and you know, kind of a beautiful one. Then I will show a few bird rings, because they are quite common in the farmer's field. So this is a modern one, like they still make them, I guess. Yeah, there it is. It's a Belgian 1984. Those are the modern ones. These are the older ones is the same. It says Belg, that means Belgian, nationality of the pigeon, and 1954, this was the number. Little metallic bands. Yeah. And I had this one that was kind of special. As you can see, it had a family, the name of a family on it, and their phone number. I actually checked out the place, and it is 85 kilometers from the place I found it, so this was probably a pet bird of some sort that was ringed. And this is how I found it. I tried the number that was on it, the phone number, but the number was disconnected, so yeah, couldn't find out whose it belonged, so I couldn't get contact with the owners to let them know that their pet was probably gone. Yeah. Then I had, well, multiple bag seals that I won't show because I will give the bag seals like a private show, and maybe the buttons too, because I might show some buttons, like as you can see, a flat button like this, some other broken flat buttons, but you know, I might make just another video just for the back seals and the buttons. So yeah, silver plated one. And we have some smaller buttons of all types. We have the small LED types, might be quite old. Soldiers, little soldiers buttons, undergarment. Little brass buttons with decorations on it, as you can see. Yeah, shank is intact. So all sorts of different types, but I might make a special on that one, because it might be easier, and it's too much just to show them all. I had some belt buckles, all rusted away, and some are better. This is a brass one. This one. So yeah, those are belt buckles. I had some musket balls, so as you can see, musket balls. Some thimbles, but all brass or bronze and broken up in all sorts of pieces. This one is missing a piece, as you can see. This one, I think this one was only a partial one, so like if you watch it on this side, it's like it always was like that, so it never had a top and it never had more button than this, so it was just a partial ring, I guess. Might be quite old. So yeah, one pin, an iron pin, well, iron brass or copper pin. And this is what you have to look for also in the field, so always wear your gloves and in the field, and make sure when you dig that you're not putting your fingers in these things. Yeah, then I had some other little artifacts here. Just some pendants. This is a coin. I had this little cross, as you can see. had some detail on it on the sides, like these little writings. Jesus has fallen off the cross, I guess. And there was like a bit of text in it, but it's all very flimsy and very unreadable. Maybe there you can see a bit of it, like this, if I catch the light. So I don't know what was in it, but as you can see, there was like some text over there. Yeah. From these crosses I found all sorts of parts, and they're all the same. I found in my first permission in the same field I found 4 of these. Well, parts of it, you know, the top part, the lower part. I found one complete one, but I didn't include it. This was the last pendant I found in the iron field, and with the other side, with the church, as you could see. It's so small. Yeah. This was a pendant I found on another field, 1830, with Maria on one side and a prayer, and Holy Cornelius. He was, I believe, a 20-something Pope, I guess, the 20th something Pope, and he was decapitated by the Roman Emperor. Some other smaller relics. This I found in the soldier field. These were the 2. This one I found in my first permission. This one I found on the soldiers field, Congress 1945. I had this, like a little ornament, probably uniform ornament of some sort. You can see it had little hooks on it, like decorations. I don't know. I had this one. That was nice. That was nice when I saw that one. It's a really, really, really nice button. It still has the shank on it. As you can see, it's all breaking up at the back side, but as you can see, it has the maker still on it, but I don't really remember which one it was. I think Torsten, maybe Torsten or something. But I'm pretty sure it's made in Philadelphia. So yeah, nice American, I guess, uniform or overcoat button. And I couldn't really say if it's World War I or World War II. It's pretty thin like this, as you can see. Maybe that's a clue. But yeah, one of the nicer finds. A real war relic, let's say. Yeah.